There's a growing movement to make Juneteenth an official holiday. It is a day steeped in history, we know that, but only recently it has become a tradition in some households. News Channel 5's Chris Davis gives us a glimpse into the past and perhaps our future.
You might say holidays are meant for reflection.
And Juneteenth has definitely become a trend of sorts.
Which is why a curator at the Tennessee State Museum believes calls to make Juneteenth an official holiday is growing from just a trickle to a mighty stream.
For a long time, Black people have kind of had to shelter that side of themselves and shelter how they feel about specific issues. That's going to come to an end.
Juneteenth recognizes the day in Galveston, Texas, that the last slaves in America learned of their freedom.
It took Union soldiers to go out through the rest of the southern United States and relay the message that emancipation had come.
But Juneteenth only really took off as a celebration in the last few decades, as an African-American alternative to the 4th of July.
So you begin to see Black people say, well, technically, I wasn't free on July 4th, 1776, but I was free by June 19th, 1865.
To celebrate, Bridget Jones suggests more than just a barbecue.
Well, putting money into the Black community and raising their esteem economically.
Due to the coronavirus, the Tennessee State Museum won't be able to celebrate Juneteenth in person this year, but they do plan on celebrating with a virtual town hall.
And that conversation is called Museums and Cultural Competency. So what role can museums play and how can museums aid in America becoming a bit more culturally competent?
One day, she envisions it being a mainstream holiday.
Companies are beginning to give their employees that day off in honor, and I think that's a positive thing. It needs to happen.
Until then, she hopes everyone will use it as a day of reflection to consider who we really are. Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Chris. There is a bill right now to make Juneteenth an official Tennessee holiday, but the bill sponsor doubts it will be passed before the end of this legislative session.